Hi folks, are you ready for Unit 2 now? You saw Unit 1 and enjoyed the story of Nasruddin, Neha, and now we are going to Unit 2. Are you ready? Open your books at Unit 2. In this unit, we are going to do lots of things. We are going to sing, we are going to dance, we'll do new words, we'll also listen to a story. Lots of things are going to happen in this unit. Are you all ready? Good. Look at the unit. Look at your books. There are two titles for this lesson. What are the two titles? Noses, all our noses, and the little fir tree. Do you know a fir tree? Have you seen one? No, you have seen one. You may not have seen the real fir tree, but you have seen the Christmas tree in so many houses. Shall we read? Shall we start? Good. Okay. We are now going to look at, first and foremost, a poem. There is a little poem on noses. Can you see it? That's on page 18. You can see the picture. Good. Shall we read the poem Noses now? All about noses. Excellent. Before we read, I want all of you to look at your noses. Look at them. Look at them. Can you see them? No, you can't. You can't see your own nose, even if you try very hard. You can see others' noses, but you can't see your own. But can you touch it? Yeah? You have a nice nose? Let us see, okay? All right. It's all about noses now, all about noses. Good. Shall we read? You will also read with me, okay? Good. Let's read it. Start reading. Okay. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the nose. The way it grows stuck right out where all of it shows. You can see the entire nose, the whole thing, with two little holes where the breathing goes. Why are there two little holes? So that you can breathe. Oh, how nice, very nice. I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin. This is the chin. And the start of my hair. Oh, how nice. And between the chin and the start of my hair, there isn't much space to spare with my nose. Oh, like a handle. Can you imagine? The nose is like a handle sticking there. If ever you want to giggle and shout and can't think of what to do it about, just look in the mirror and then, no doubt, you will see how funny your nose sticks out. Very funny. So here is the nose sticking out of your chin and the start of your hair, and that thing is sticking out so funny. And so you want to laugh about something, giggle about something. Look at the mirror and you can see it there. Can you see the girl and her face in the mirror on your page? Yeah, that's it. Good. That was about the nose. There are some new words which you should know. What are those new words? Look at the top of page 19. Mirror, funniest, breathing, sticking, giggle, laughing. And can you see the picture of that girl there? And look at her nose. Interesting? Look at those activities there. Look at question number 2 under reading is fun. What's the question there? Read it. Why is a nose important for you? Why is it important? Oh, I'm sure breathing, no doubt, but sticking out, for me it's very important because I have to place my glasses right there. And imagine if I didn't have any nose at all and this glass would come out like that. Therefore, a nose is very important for me. And look at your nose. Why is a nose important for you? Good. You can give lots of answers. You can enjoy giving answers. Look at question number 3. Does the child in the poem like her nose? Talk about it. Talk with your friends. Good. All right. There are some funny things you can describe when you look at others, when you look at other people, other friends, and why they laugh and so on. Look at question number 1. Let's talk. It says, describe a few funny things you have seen. Do they make you laugh? Oh yes, you can talk about lots of these things. The important word in question number 2 is features. What does features mean? Look up the dictionary. Features, face features, body features. All those little details that you have, and you can work on this with your friends a little later. Let's go on to the next page, and there is a song for you which we need to sing. Shall we start? Look at the top of the page. It says, let's sing. And now all of you should get up, start marching as they do in a march, flag march, and start singing. Shall we start? There was a girl so tall and thin and fair, her hair was the delicate shade of ginger. There was a girl so tall and thin and fair, her hair was the delicate shade of ginger. Delicate shade of ginger. Delicate shade of ginger. Ready? That's your march. Beautiful. Enjoyed? The next question on that page says, now sit in groups and do something. What are you supposed to do? Look at question number 2. It says, look at your friend's face and describe what you see. Okay? Very funny. Use words like, and this is a secret, this is for you, very important, all of you. Long, round, oval, slanted, sharp, flat, and whatever else you want to help you. So you're going to describe your friend using all these words. And don't forget the nose also. Describe the nose also. Very funny. Go to the next page. You can see some pictures there. And these are pictures of a breathing exercise. Now, how do we do a breathing exercise? Have you seen people doing yoga? Have you seen doing them, and you should also learn this, what is called pranayama. In pranayama, you do a lot of breathing and breathing exercise. How do you do it? All of you sit straight. Sitting straight, your back should be absolutely straight. Hold your head straight like that. Take your right hand, close your right nostril. This is called a nostril. So close it with the finger and let the left nostril be open and breathe in. Keep your eyes closed. Good. Now take out your finger, close the left nostril and breathe out. Send the air out. I'll do it now. Good. This is what we call a breathing exercise. You breathe in and take in as much air as you can into your lungs, and so the lungs get filled up with air. It's full of air, and breathe it out. I want all of you to do this and do it regularly before you go to school. Fantastic exercise, and you will feel very fresh, and when you open your eyes after doing the exercise, the whole place looks so fresh and your mind is so refreshed. Good. That was a breathing exercise for you, and that was on page 21. Let's move on. In the next page, I want you to write something. It says, let's write. Look at the exercise on the top of the page. Do you know a fish breathes from its gills? You know those side things which are always going on like that, and that's how it breathes. That's what helps it breathe. We breathe in and out through our nose, and the fish breathes in and out through its gill. Write 2 sentences about other animals which can breathe underwater. Okay, you can do this later with your friends and they can think it over, and one clue has been given to you that fish breathe with its gill, and so now you can look at other animals and creatures which live underwater. And the next exercise, number 2, asks you to punctuate. So you need to punctuate that exercise, and that you can do leisurely later on. And I want you to sit with your friends and do the exercise. Okay? When you do it, do sit with your friends and so on. Look at number 3. It says use a red pencil and a blue pencil. Red ink, blue ink. Now, some of the things, some of the smells you like. So far we were looking at breathing, now we are looking at smelling. Some smells we like, and some smells we don't like. So here are some suggestions. Look at all those things in the boxes and circle those which you like with one color, and circle the others with another color, whatever color you want to use. But let's look at some of those choices given out there. I will read the first one, and then the rest you can do on your own. For example, in the first box it says petrol. Do you like the smell of petrol? Have you ever smelled petrol? You should. Some of you may like it, and if you like it, color it in one. Rose. Have you smelled a rose, a flower? Like it? If you like it, circle it with another color. If you don't like it, circle it with one color. If you like it, circle it another color. Can you do the rest of them there? All the words, can you read? Good. Let's move one step further. We are now going to read another poem. Look at page 23. All right. Are you ready? Look at the poem. Once again, read it. Read it with me. I will help you. Good. Very good. Tall ears, twinkly nose, tiny tail, and hop he goes. You know who it is? Look at the picture. You can find out. There is a clue there. So let's start. Okay. Tall ears, twinkly nose, the nose, twinkly nose, tiny tail, and hop he goes. What is he? Can you guess? I feed him carrots and watercress. His ears are long. His tail is so small, and he doesn't make any noise at all. Tall ears, twinkly nose, tiny tail, and hop he goes. Who is that? Good guess. A rabbit. You're right. Now, this poem helps us find out something special about language. There are some words which rhyme. Look at the poem again. Look at the poem right from the top. I'll give you a clue. Look at the first stanza. There you can see nose, goes. Rhyme. They rhyme. Look at the second one and the next one. Can you find more rhyming pairs of words? 2 words is a pair. Can you find them? Good. You can find them and write them down there. All right. So far we were talking about nose. We are now moving into a story. Are you ready for a story? This is story time. And in this story, we have a friend, Shetty, who is a magician. And one day, Shetty was walking and it started to rain. And he had to shelter somewhere himself. So what does he do? He suddenly goes under a tree and takes shelter. Good. It rained and then it stopped. And Shetty looked at himself. He was not wet at all. How? How did this happen? He looks at the tree and it is a fir tree. He is very happy. Oh my God, look at this beautiful tree. I stand under a tree and it's a good rain, but I am not wet at all. How did this happen? So he looks at the tree and he says, oh my God, good, beautiful tree you are. What are you? I'm a fir tree. Oh, very good, very nice. I'm very happy with you. So I'll give you 4 boons. You can ask for anything. The tree thinks, 4 boons. Okay, all right. Anything I can ask? All right. Fine. The fir tree had leaves which were like needles. And so the fir tree was very unhappy because of the needles, no bird would come and sit on the tree. And no bird would come and have its little nest in the tree. And so birds won't come near the fir tree at all. So the fir tree was very unhappy. So he says, I'm very unhappy because birds don't come to me. They don't have a home. They don't make a home in my tree. So I want green leaves. Okay, granted. Shetty says, all right, and he goes away. And so next morning, the fir tree opens its eyes and discovers that it has green tree leaves like any other tree, beautiful big leaves, wonderful, very happy, a new coat of green leaves. And then it suddenly hears a noise. Oh, what is that? He sees a goat down there who is eating away all the leaves, and the leaves are gone because the goat likes the leaves, and so the leaves are all gone. So the fir tree is very unhappy. It says, no. These green leaves, the goats will eat away. So what do I want? I want leaves which nobody can eat. And so I want gold leaves, not green leaves, gold leaves. Okay, fine. Next morning, the tree is full of gold leaves. Now, the tree is very happy. No goat can come and eat me. But suddenly it hears some noise and somebody is cutting it away somehow. Who is that? Oh my God, the thieves. Oh, they are taking away the gold leaves. So gold leaves attract thieves. No, I don't want gold leaves. Says, oh no. Green leaves, goats. Gold leaves, thieves. Now I want leaves which nobody can steal. So I want glass leaves. Okay, fine. Shetty says. And next morning, the tree has glass leaves, full of glass leaves, shining, glass, and shining. So nice. Good. The tree is very happy. Now I am very safe. No goats, no thieves. But then, that day, there is a strong wind. and in that very strong wind, all the glass leaves break, gone. Now the tree is very unhappy. Oh my God! So what is this? What is all this? Green gone, goats, gold gone, thieves, and glass, wind gone. What do I want? I don't want anything. I want my fir trees, needle leaves. That's enough for me. And so he gets back the needle. Does this story have a moral for us? Yes. We must be happy. We must be satisfied with what we have, with what we are. Whatever we have, whatever we are, whatever way we look, we must be happy and satisfied with that. That is the moral here. You can't be others. Others may be different, and that is their personality. And we should be what we are. Did you see all the pictures? Yeah? Did you like them? How nice. Good. There are some interesting words on page 26. Look at the bottom of page 26. It says pretty. Don't say pretty, pretty. Needles, leaves, gold, stole, steal, stole. And for the last exercise here, look at page 27, look at the picture there. It says tick the correct answer. I'll do the first one for you and you can do the rest. The pretty little fir tree was happy with gold leaves, but, and look at the choices on the right hand side there. A goat came along and ate them, all the leaves got wet in the rain, a man stole them. What is the correct answer? Gold leaves, a man stole them. You can do the rest of it yourselves later on at home with your friends and so on. Good. We'll do some new word building activity now. Turn to the next page, page 28. Look at the top of the page. It says word building. Now, here are some words which have been circled and you have to give their opposite. Okay? Not very difficult, you can do that. Let's do the first one which has been done for you there. I carry a light bag to school every day. What is the opposite of light? Heavy. Good. I carry a heavy bag to school every day. Next sentence. Reena won the race. What is the opposite of won? Not lose. Past tense. Lost. Good. So Reena lost the race. And so on. And at the bottom of the page also, exercise number 2. There are some words which can take either un or in for the opposite. Okay? For example, happy, opposite, unhappy, not unhappy, unhappy. Good, very nice. Polite, impolite. Good. Now this is a slightly difficult exercise and you must take help from your parents or brothers, sisters and others. And so all of you should sit together, all of you friends should sit together and work out both these exercises. The next page has a very beautiful picture, very pretty. Look at that, that's a picnic. Can you find a few things there? Yeah, can you find a mat? Good. Can you find a duck or ducks? Good. A boy? Yeah, a girl? Good. Now this exercise wants you to describe all the things which are there, which you can find. Some of them have been suggested, now you find some more. Again, all of you can sit together, friends, and work on this little thing. Very easy to do. Good. Let's move on. Here is a suggestion about growing some plants in a small little dish, a plate kind of. hollow one, which is a little, kind of where water can stand, where you can put something, and all these things, little dish. Now, can you grow something in that little dish? Here is a suggestion in the next one. It says, for example, look at that paragraph there in the middle there. It says, ha ha, Ajit laughed. A garden in a dish? Yes. Dish gardens are tiny gardens planted in a shallow dish, not very deep but shallow. We must put sand, manure and pebbles in a dish. Plant very tiny plants in it and place the dish on the window sill. And a few days later, you will find little plants, little flowers, all of them sprouting up and absolutely beautiful. So you can try this yourself. And in the next exercise, good, glass breaks easily when it is dropped. Do you think a mud flower pot or a glass spoon, etc., they can also break easily? Yeah? Can you see all those little things there which are given there? Spoon, flower pot, table, all these things. Now, the task here is that you circle things which can break. Very simple. Okay, you can do it in no time. Okay, here is one very important exercise for you. This you have to do with a lot of thinking. This exercise on page 32, look at that. This exercise asks you to name things which make others happy and things which make others unhappy. Very important. And I want you, all of you, to sit with your brothers, sisters, parents and any others, uncles, aunts, everybody, and work with them. Let us read what are those things which you can classify as which people like and which people don't like. For example, respecting the elders. Okay, people like them? Yeah? Yes. Actions that make people happy. So you will write it there. Not saying thank you. Being polite. Playing with friends. Visiting a sick friend. Not sharing. Watching television all day. Telling lies. So, you can write things which people like on the left hand column and which people don't like on the right hand column. Let's go to one of the last exercises now. Look at the big picture of the peacock there, and there is also a little quail which is sitting on the tree, and the peacock is very unhappy. Why is the peacock unhappy? Look at those little balloons there. Quail says, "Why are you crying?" "Oh, I hate myself. I have such ugly feet. I am beautiful otherwise, but ugly feet." And the peacock is very unhappy. Now, what I want you to do here is, we want you to write a poem on this little discussion and describing this little peacock. Can you do that? Okay. We come to the last exercise now. In this last exercise, it says, take a roll of paper and make something out of it. You know what I have done? I have taken a roll of paper and I have cut it, and as you can see, I have done it for you. And so, you can do lots of things. If you want many more, you can do it with the paper. Lots of things you have done singing, dancing, all kinds of things. Thank you very much.